everybody, welcome back to the Light Side Reaction Reviews. We just released an episode where I reacted to an artificially intelligence created fan film of Star Wars. And so I hope if you haven't had a chance to watch that one, when you're done here, head over to check out that one too. But today we're reacting to another fan film that is brand new, and it just came out on December 22nd, 2025, so just a couple weeks ago, and it is called Star Wars Beggar's Canyon, a Luke Skywalker fan film, and it is set between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. So my review on the last one was a little bit mixed. Go ahead and check that out to see what I thought of it, but I thought we'd go ahead and try this one again. Let's see what this one's like, and if it is better or worse, in my opinion, than the one that we just checked out the other day, and what it does for me. And then when you're done, go ahead and comment down below if you've seen it too. There's a link in the description. You can go check it out on yourself without me talking over and interrupting it, and enjoy it for its entirety the way it's intended to be seen. And then come back here and comment what your thoughts are on it as well. Anyway, let's go ahead and check this out. This is Star Wars Beggar's Canyon.
We're lucky Jawas don't like to read.
Okay, it looks like he's got Obi-Wan's diaries. If you read any of the Star Wars Marvel comics,
Kyber crystals were protected. Kyber crystals are what power lightsabers.
Okay.
And they aren't easy to come by. This is a map right to one.
Yeah. Is that Obi-Wan's voice? In the comics, it expounds on this idea of Obi-Wan's journals that Luke finds.
I know one too. I won't be long, I promise.
Wow, these sceneries are really good. Very rich, colorful. Even though it's all browns and yellows, it's vivid. That's what you're getting from the AI, of course. Oh man, that looks so good. That's better than the special editions that George Lucas came out with. What's been 30, 40 years ago now? Man, these visuals are really good. That looks so much like Luke. It looks like Mark Hamill. Sand people. One shot scare them off? Doesn't sound like sand people. They're regrouping. They're not gone. Wow, look at that detail. These visuals are better than anything that Disney has come out with since they took over.
Oh, here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing. That's a familiar line. My goodness.
Sure up there.
Climbing that rock face. Look how steep that is. These creatures. And Disney comes out with those stupid looking porgs and stuff. And a fan comes up with this.
Relax, would ya? Like I said, I'm just passing through.
And how they back off like that is so realistic. That is amazing. Disney, take a clue from this right here. Watch this and duplicate it. Not scene for scene. Don't steal this creator's content and their concepts. But use this technology to give us some Luke Skywalker stories. Using original characters from the original trilogy. Recreating the actors using this technology. This is so far advanced from when they did Rogue One. And the faces just weren't quite right for Tarkin and Leia. They've nailed it here. I didn't think AI could get this good. Literally, this is the best AI imagery and recreation of characters and actors that I have seen. I would believe that was Mark Hamill acting in this.
So you look over this place.
What's that cracking? Oh, this is cool. Okay, this must be part of his Jedi training. Right before he officially becomes a Jedi. This is since the world between worlds that we saw in... Yep. With Qui-Gon.
You're listening now. Who are you? Let it choose you.
The lip movements are perfect. Okay, and that's a parallel between the sequels too, where they had the wall, and it like regressed into itself with the mirror images, regressing into infinity. That's what that reminds me of. So he's having a similar vision, but he doesn't know who Qui-Gon is. So this is where he first meets Qui-Gon's Force Ghost. That's interesting. And of all places, it's on Beggar's Canyon, back on Tatooine. These visuals. Those collars. The red. Is this Sith? He found a red crystal. It's bleeding. And the green. His collar is chosen. Is that it? Yep, that's it. That was awesome. My only question is about the authenticity of the accuracy of him finding his saber and completing his training on Tatooine and Beggar's Canyon. That would be interesting bit of lore. Hold on a second. I've got my phone's messing up. There we go. That would be interesting if that lore is accurate or not, because my understanding was in order to get his lightsaber, he had to go to Dagobah was a place that... Did Yoda choose Dagobah, or was that intentional because he knew that was a place where... Well, he didn't find a saber on Dagobah, though. he had Yoda's saber later. Or did he? No, this is his. He's finding his own green crystal. And so the saber that he had in Return of the Jedi, I always thought was Yoda's lightsaber. But if he got his own lightsaber and it had green crystal in it, then maybe the saber that he used in Return of the Jedi was his own, that he had forged as a conclusion to his training as a Jedi. And it wasn't Yoda's. And maybe there's two green lightsabers that he had in his possession eventually. But anyway, actually, there's some dialogue here, or some explanation on the channel. I'm going to go ahead and read through it. By the way, this is Star Wars Lost Legends, is the name of the channel that released this. Excellent job on it. Fantastic. I'm not going to read through this now, because it's going to be a waste of you guys' time. You can just go to the link and read the dialogue for yourself that explains behind this scene. But I am just blown away by the visuals on this. I like that they're incorporating, for the most part, these few little things like I mentioned about it being odd that Beggar's Canyon would be the place where he would conclude his training and find a kyber crystal. I mean, of all places to find kyber crystals, why would he find one in Beggar's Canyon? It just doesn't seem that would be where you would find one, unless it was placed there intentionally by the Force or whatever, knowing that eventually he would get there. You know, the whole idea of all this being prophetic and, the prophecy of the Chosen One and everything. And so the Force itself put the crystal there. And then when he found it, it bled and then turned green, which was his own choosing subliminally, or it choosing him, choosing that color, because that was his, for lack of a better term, his personality, or his position in the Force, so to speak. I know I'm not getting the terminology right on this. But anyway, I love the visuals on this. Like I said, it's the best AI that I've ever seen. It's very convincing. Looking at Luke's face on here, it looked realistic. It didn't look like it had that AI perfect sheen to it. You can see pores and stuff on his skin. It looks so real compared to the last video that I reviewed that was AI enhanced. This is just leaps and bounds beyond that in visuals. Going back to the original trilogy, just like the last one that I reacted to, I appreciate that for the fans, and so you get points for that for me, just like the other one did. I like the story. The voice was spot on. It was great to see Luke Skywalker again, acted by a CGI version of, I can't say CGI. This is better than the CGI that we've had. And that's saying a lot, because AI has its very good qualities as far as visuals, looking convincing in certain ways. In other ways, it's not quite there yet. This is pretty much, I said in my last video, it's not quite there. This is pretty much there. This is amazing. This is beyond what Disney gave us that we thought was so awesome in Rogue One, when they used CGI to give us recreations of Grand Moff Tarkin's face and Princess Leia's face, because the actors were no longer with us, and so they had to fake it. And we thought that was amazing. Here we are, however many years it's been since Rogue One came out, but 10, 15 years now? Maybe 20 by now. But it's just, this is amazing. It's kind of scary that AI has gotten so good that maybe they are on the verge of replacing some actors. So I can see why the actors, Screen Actors Guild and everything would be up in arms against this. And so, yeah, this is giving Disney definitely a run for their money. If they want to put out some quality material from this era, this would give us what the fans have always wanted, is some stories featuring these characters that look and sound like the original actors that you cannot duplicate now because the actors are either passed away or too old to recreate those and realistically look that age and be able to do the films again. So this is a way that Disney could do that if they wanted to go that route. And again, the problem with that ethically is using the image of the actors to recreate them in a way that they weren't actually involved in creating themselves. And that could be an ethical concern, although Star Wars is famous for buying the rights to the likenesses of their actors. Always has been since the George Lucas days in the very beginning. And that is how they were able to do all the merchandising with the posters and the action figures and the comic books and all that, is they contractually had the rights to the likenesses of these actors. So if they've still got those rights, if those were passed on to Disney, they could theoretically go back and start giving us some of these stories. And if they can do it as high quality as this fan film that we just watched here, they could put out some amazing stuff. But then you get into the idea of, are they still going to continue to hire writers and directors that don't respect the source material? Then you've got visually stunning and realistic looking depictions of the actors and characters that we know and love from the past, but they're going to be putting words in their mouths and doing actions that don't fit the characters and are not true to the original source material and the spirit of Star Wars. And that is the heart of what has been wrong with Disney's Star Wars all along. And so I am not optimistic about Disney continuing with Star Wars. They've pretty much bled it out, which is very sad for me to say that, because I love Star Wars and I love Star Wars content, and I wish Disney would continue to put out Star Wars content, only that it would be good. It would be something worth watching. And I'm afraid that they're going to continue down the same road they've been doing and just giving us crappy stories with crappy writers and directors that basically ruin it because they don't know what they're doing. And they're trying to make it their own instead of making it truly Star Wars. But as far as this fan film goes, this is the best artificial intelligence I think I've seen so far as movies and visuals. Top notch, maybe even the best fan film that I've reviewed. I can't say that. I can't say it's the absolute best, because I have seen some others that were just top of the line. One of which was the one with Jamie Costa, that did Han Solo Smuggler's Run, I think is what it was called. It was fantastic. And there are some other ones, like the original Star Wars Theory did of Vader. Part 1 was just phenomenal. And there's a couple others that I've done as well, I've reviewed as well, or that I've seen, that were just fantastic. But this is the first one I've seen with AI that really was just so amazing and over the top that I could have easily believed that this was something they found this footage from 1983, 84, whenever, they would have put out this between Empire and Jedi. And it's just lost footage that they've cleaned up and released. So, thumbs up. Congratulations to Star Wars Lost Legends. You did a fantastic job with this fan film. The last one I reviewed, I gave a B-. This one I'm giving an A+. Absolutely, this is an A+. This is 4.5, 4.5 out of 5 stars, maybe even 5. Let's see. Let's bump up the scale to 10 stars. This is at least a 9 out of 10. Maybe a 9.5 out of 10 stars. And the only reason why I don't give it 100%, like a 5 out of 5 or 10 out of 10, is because I'm still not sold on the idea of him finding that kyber crystal in the cave in Beggar's Canyon on Tatooine. Somebody that is deeper into the lore than I am can go ahead and comment down below if you know specifically if that fits into the lore correctly, or if this was just something that they went off on their own and added, which is not officially canon. Other than that, thumbs up. I love it. It's awesome. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my reaction, hit the like button, comment down below. Let me know what you thought of it. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you know whenever we add new content. Before you leave, also, I want to tell you that our regular show that we have on here the most often is the Light Side Music Reactions. Typically, it's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. we drop a new episode. When the weather gets better and winter's over, I'll do it more regularly, but right now it's a little bit sporadic. But anyway, keep your comments coming on songs and artists that you want me to react to, and I'll get to those as well. And we'll continue putting out these reactions to fan films and movie trailers and stuff like that for Star Wars, or for the Light Side reaction reviews whenever they come up. When you leave here, once again, check out that link in the description to go watch Beggar's Canyon on Star Wars Lost Legends channel and give them some support over there. I'm at the channel right now. Thumbs up. I just gave them a like. And subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. You go ahead and do the same for them. And we'll see you next time on the Light Side Music Reactions and Light Side Reaction Reviews on the Light Side channel. Have a great day, and we'll see you. Bye, everybody. May the Force be with you.